That is the Demolition Squad, Zack Cooper from Tampa, Florida. Second consecutive fight night for X Wrestling. His first singles action tonight on behalf of the Demolition Squad.
Well, we saw a lot of this gentleman last time, and he was actually pretty impressive, if you ask me, Vince.
Indeed, I dare say he did the brunt of the work for the Demolition Squad. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do as a solo platoon, if you will.
Absolutely. The spotlight is going to shine on him tonight, and sure, the rest of the team is good, but let's see if he can take advantage of this moment in this spotlight.
Well, he'll be taking on, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, that is going to be Matias Cage. Our ring announcer should be introducing him momentarily.
And his opponent.
Vince?
Well, I like the taste of matchups that we've had set up by Jose Melendez, as we're seeing a lot of sportsmanship in the code of honor between these two gentlemen. Perhaps mind games conducted by Zack Cooper.
In the corner to my left, hailing from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 274 pounds, Zack Cooper! And in the corner to my right, hailing from Argentina, weighing in at 260 pounds, Matias Cage!
You know, Vince, I got to go with Matias Cage on this one. Look at the guy. He's a beast. Look how thick he is. Look how solid he is. And nothing against Zack Cooper, because he's pretty thick and solid himself, but there's something in Matias. Look how vicious he looks.
Well, here's the crazy thing. If you go by actual official weights, it is Zack Cooper with the weight advantage, but I dare say the definition and perhaps a little more of the blatant, shall we say, stature, perhaps, to Matias Cage, as we'll set things up with a collar and elbow tie-up.
And this is going to be a joy to watch. These two big guys going at it nose to nose. I'm looking forward to this one, Vince.
Indeed, a little bit of leverage advantage by Cage. Gets the push out to break the collar and elbow tie-up. Cooper with a very methodical style to set things up. Going into another collar and elbow tie-up. And Cooper with that weight advantage. Gets him into the side headlock. Gets him down on one knee. Wrenching it in. But Cage back up. Whips him into the ropes. Shoulder block. Neither man budges. I think maybe a half step back by Cage, if anything. And now Cage with his own shoulder block. And Cooper says, not a bad job, son.
Both these guys here are solid, man. Look at that.
Tuck underneath. Cooper up the ropes. And outside over the top rope.
Tell ya, I like Cage, Vince. That's awesome.
He's going up to the He's going up to the top rope.
You know, this guy's impressed me in about 60 seconds fight. You see him jump real fast. You see him get down low. Now you're going to look at this guy fly. Look at that!
Body press. Got all of it.
Unbelievable. Vince, I've seen lightweight guys throw their bodies around, and they're just devastated afterwards. This guy just jumped like nothing, went down like nothing, quick as a cat, up to the top turnbuckle, came flying off there, jumped right back up. I've never seen that before, Vince.
And with the kicks, now our officials starting the count as both men outside of the ring. And Cooper finally recovering, but there's only those thin covers on the hardwood floor. He got dropped on the back of his head. Big boot across the jaw by Cooper.
It's going to be an interesting clash of styles here. We got the brawler going against a striker.
But X Wrestling still with Lucha and a springboard, almost a Thez press off that bottom rope onto the floor against Cage by Cooper. Getting him hooked underneath, trying to get him back in the ring. There's him back in the ring. Now going for that. Looked like he was going to go for the cover, but Cage fighting his way out, and now Cooper with those elbow smashes. Big jumping elbow smash. Looks like he got him part across the solar plexus and part across the wrist there. That Cage was doing the cover there, Richard Tingle.
Yeah, quite a bit of height there from Cooper. That's impressive watching him get up high there. But look at Cage. He's just sucking those blows in. It's just like he's absorbing it. Question is, how much of it can he take?
Oof. For those kids, that last one, it ends Guri. And Cooper looking for a salute from these fans here at the Polish American Club. What's he going to do to set up next? Cage is just out on his feet right now.
Well, Cage has got to pull it together, and you know what? The mistake here is Cooper's giving him the opportunity to do so.
That is quite true, but still enough time to get a forearm smash from across the ring. Sets up for one more time. He'll get a second one. Is he going to go for the trifecta? Looks like it's going to be that way. Oh, duck underneath. Follow away, throw away, belly to back suplex there.
Yeah, got a nice waist lock and tossed him backwards. It's the best thing he could do. Try to get himself, some time to think things over, to recover, so to speak. And now we're starting to see those dangerous strikes from Cage.
A little bit of mixed martial arts style, particularly with those gloves he's got set up as part of his ring gear. I assume the officials have checked them to make sure they're not taped or loaded, but Cage will get Cooper back up on his feet. And he smashed the solar plexus across the ropes.
He's got those knee strikes coming into the breadbasket there.
Sets him up.
Oh, look at that strength.
Tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam, hooks the leg, doesn't quite have the full body weight across, so reverses the cover. And Cage gets his way out of it.
Nice bit of wrestling there. Did you see Cage swing around Cooper? I mean, Cooper's a big boy to be swung around like that.
Indeed.
I respected you. You're not giving these people what they want. You've got more in you. Give it to me, damn it. Yeah.
Cooper pulling a Ric Flair from 2008, saying, "Give me all you got, son." And there are those mind games once again. Cooper backdrop right to the back. Or back drop kick, I should say.
Who would have thought about that? Cooper having a psychological card down there. I mean, pulling out those kind of tactics, that's different for this kind of guy, if you ask me. I like it.
And that's 274 pounds, pulling off a rolling senton twice, but don't turn your back on Matias Cage. Oh! Wow!
Oh, he said give it to me, and he sure did.
And there's a rolling senton on Cage's part.
Sentons over here, sentons over there.
Well, X-Wrestling does pride itself on being 100% lucha, just like Chris the Chosen Diaz. And we're certainly seeing it with some of these senton moves, these moves off the top turnbuckles. Now it is Matias Cage from Buenos Aires in control. Vertical suplex.
We're seeing quite a bit of styles here from Cage. We're seeing a little bit of the MMA mixed in there with the striking. We're seeing a bit of the power wrestling there with the suplex. And then we saw a bit of the lucha libre with the senton. I like what he's doing.
Back up to the second turnbuckle. What's he going to do on Cooper? Cooper going up, but Cage has it countered. Cooper still out on his feet, running on instinct, catches the boot. Senton gets Cage off the turnbuckle. Another senton.
That's two so far, and he's got pretty good height there, man.
And again, 274 pounds. This is not a light heavyweight. That's dangerously close to a super heavyweight right there.
No, I love how these guys are moving. It's incredible, if you ask me.
Is that Zack Cooper going? He's all the way across the opposite turnbuckle. What's he going to do here?
What the hell's he doing?
Well, he had the distance, but nobody home as Cage saw what was coming.
And his head smacked the back of the mat. This could be a very, very fatal mistake right there for Cooper.
And that's not the first time that Cooper has landed hard on the back of his head. And I think he got his tailbone and those gloves coming off. Cage achieving mount.
Oh, Cage dropping those bombs now.
Well, Cooper said he wanted to see his very best, and as they say, be careful what you wish for.
You just may get it. That's right, Vince.
Going for the spinebuster, countered into the jawbreaker by Cooper. Cooper digging deep for those final reserves of strength.
Cooper Cooper pulled that one out of nowhere, and that could have been a last-ditch effort. It could be just what he needs. And here he goes again up top. What are we going to see this time, Vince?
This a modified Vader bomb turned into almost like a 180 twisting parts Vader bomb into a moonsault, hooks the leg, gets the cover, but Matias Cage kicks out at 2.
Sounds like a Vader bomb twisted into his back senton there. That was impressive.
Some very excellent innovation of offense between these two gentlemen.
I'm seeing quite a few things I haven't seen here tonight before. How about you, Vince?
I am enjoying what we're seeing. We're hoping each and every one of you ex-wrestling fans are enjoying it too. As Cooper going back up to the top turnbuckle, Cage is back up on his feet, and we're saluting that he's number 1. Into a power bomb, sit-up power bomb, hooks the leg, and that is going to be it.
And there you have it, your winner, Matias Cage.
You know, Cage caught Cooper coming off the top, and he gave him a little signal to let him know. Cooper, unfortunately, didn't catch it quite enough time. Cooper had the opportunity. The spotlight was on him tonight, Vince, but he came up short.
Well, Cage seeing Cooper set up, Cage signaling that he was number 1, even if he was doing it with the incorrect finger, and then proves it with that big sit-down power bomb. In fact, just like they say, I stand alone, and at the end of this match, Matias Cage will stand alone as the victor. All right.
How you doing, sir?
And excellent sportsmanship as Cage will help Cooper back up on his feet. And there is certainly no dishonor in admitting that your opponent was the better competitor on any given night. Whoa! What is that by Cooper? Richard Tingle, I don't know what's up with this. Zachary Cooper showing sportsmanship, saying he wanted the very best that Matias Cage had to offer. What is going on here?
Well, he got what he just asked for. He got the best, and unfortunately, he came up short on the stick here.
The last time I was here, you people went freaking nuts for me. And all I hear is silence out of this crowd. And you know what? I get it. You don't think I can do it without the Demolition Squad or without my friends in the crowd, huh? So you know what? I don't need management. That's right. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need anyone in the back.
He doesn't need you, Vince.
Well, I think he doesn't need you either, Richard.
That's all right. I'm already busy.
And I especially don't need any of you idiots in the crowd tonight. Shut up! Jenny, Jesus Christ, speak English. Is it possible for any of you?
Has Private Zack Cooper gone AWOL?